These are just the right hand chords that you will have for the entire shortened Moonlight Sonata that I wrote for you with all the fingering and the chord symbol on top. Let's play A minor. So A minor here, you mute yourself because I'm recording for others. So A minor, but we are doing inversion down from there. So you got A, C. And you notice that going from this chord to this chord, we change the thumb. You could see clearly the two top notes are the same, right? So only move your thumb up slightly. So EAC becomes FAC. From there to the next chord, and this is the beauty of seeing them blocked, then you can see the motion between them. So from A minor to this chord, only move the thumb up. From here to this chord, move the 3 and the 5 up. You see, the 3 and the 5 moved up, the top and the middle note moved up, the bottom is still on F. Then we're going to keep the 5 there because the top note is the same, but then we have to open our hands up and get E, G sharp, E, and back to the original A minor that we had at the beginning. So let's do these 4 over and over to get used to it. A minor, second inversion or inversion down, thumb moves up to F major, 3 and 5 moves up to B flat chord with an F at the bottom. Then keep the pinky there and move your thumb back down and hit the G sharp with your index and back to the first one. And one more time until you can get to that speed. Then you can start breaking it down. Let's do 8 of the first one. 4 more. 2 of the F. 2 of this B flat. Only 1 of the E7 and 1 of the A minor. It moves pretty fast. So it's a matter of knowing how many of each. And then you can see the notes written here. You see the same chords. So you got 8 of the A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first bar, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you get to the F chord, only 2 of that, which is this second chord. When you get to the B flat chord, you only get 2 of that. And if I scroll, you'll see that this bar 7 is very complicated. It keeps changing every single beat. So that's why we need to rehearse now from that E7 to these other very, very fluidly. We are going to rehearse the E7 to this one, E7 to this one, these 4. Over and over. Let's do it block first. So E7, A minor, only the top note C changes to a B. The top note remains there, and thumb and 3 move down to D, G sharp. So the top is still B. One more time, just those 4, really fast. E7, D, G sharp, D, to that same A minor. Only top note changes to B. Keep the top note and move your thumb and 3rd finger down. And one more time, E7. Then the A minor. Only the top note changes to B. And then finally, the top note stays. You got D, G sharp, B. And again, faster. And then, now can you do just once of each one of them? E7, A minor, A sus, B sus. Move your thumb down and a 3 down. So if you cannot do that, you have to go back to doing your block chords. One more time. E7. Then the next one, A minor inversion down. Switch the top note for a B. Move the 1 and the 3 down 1 notch. And the top note is the same, but I take it with the pinky. B is now with the pinky. And do it again and again. And when you're really comfortable with block, then you can go down to the resolution, which is the A minor. The other inversion.
Dr. Doe, where is this in the big folder?
It's in your module. It's already there in your module. Module for today, with today's date.
Oh, it's not in the folder. Okay.
Yeah, each module, when I teach something, that's the song that I link on that module.
Okay, it's hard to see on my phone.
Right.
Do you have
E7.
Dr. Doe, you have a certain number of these you did in the block chords?
The numbers are the fingers.
No, I'm talking about, you said do this so many times, do that so many times, do this so many times.
Yeah.
Was that for the top listing that you were doing?
No, yeah, because it's written here, one note at a time. That's this. What we're doing here is called the exercise block chord first, so that you move your hand correctly. And I'm telling you that these 4 here, you need to practice them a lot because you don't have 8 to play before you move. You actually only play each of these chords once. That's why we've been repeating these 4 blocks over and over. E7, A minor, E sus, and then E7, and finally A minor with the C at the bottom, that one. And it is here in the song, but you have to practice it first. So here it is, bar 7 has those chords. And to help you, I've also, because this is low intermediate, I've also put the name of the actual note you're playing at the bottom. So E, G sharp, D, E, A, C, E, A, B, D, G sharp, B, and then C, E, A. Now you see more clearly bar 7. You see how it changes a lot in this bar 7? So those are the chords that change every single beat. So let's practice it now. But I would recommend still that you go up here and you learn how to go from these 8th notes to one another quickly, because that's basically these chords that you see in bar 7, written one note at a time. Right? So let's do it. E, G sharp, D, E, A, C, E, A, B, D, G sharp, B, and A minor. And the next one is still your A minor inversion, the other inversion. And then you're repeating. And when you're changing, I wrote out the name of the notes. B, B, D. Same one. But if you're treating this like really, I'm learning my chords, I've been practicing my chords in inversion, it will go much faster than reading each of these notes, not knowing what you're doing, which is a lot of piano learning with a private teacher would do. If you actually say out loud, oh, this is A minor, the C's at the bottom, this is A minor, the E's at the bottom, you will learn other pieces after this one faster. Okay, and I think Mitchell has shared the file in the sheet music module 3. Thank you, Mitchell. Yeah. So fingerings are all there. The fingerings with the circle. Be careful. That's the one that's changing. Something changes with them. As you can see, the thumb stays on E. So I didn't circle the 1 here. I didn't circle the 1 here. I didn't circle the 5 because it stayed where it was. So whenever you see a finger that's circled, it means, oh, that finger has been somewhere else, we need to change it there. Okay, so again, bar 7 is something to be practiced over and over and over and over until you can get to about this speed. It's going back to that same A minor. Same A minor as the one we started with, bar 10. And then we change the thumb up. We keep the same A with the 2 this time. F, A, D. 2 of that. The entire hand moves down 1 notch. All 3 fingers move down 1 notch. 2 of that. And then you're changing your thumb up to F. The G's remain, 2 remains, and then you're playing a 4 instead. That's G7 in some ways. So there. So before, that's why I say before you go and read each note, you should be practicing, because what I just did was here, blocked. You can see more how you're moving by practicing this, that last bar. Okay? Which one is which? I would suggest you print this out, color-coded. A minor may be all pink. Is that A minor, same inversion? Is A minor, here's A minor, but not the same inversion. Is that A minor, same inversion? And then you have a whole bunch of, you know, F chord in there, or C chord in there that repeats. And then if you use the same color, you're actually coloring down here when you're actually reading one note at a time, it would be much faster than just reading the notes without knowing the chords you're playing. So there's a hand raised. Is there a hand raised? No? Okay, is that my hand that's raised? Okay, so here we are at the bar 10 one more time. You can see that chords are changed every 2 beats, right? 2 beats of the same chord. 2 beats of the same chord, 2 beats of the same chord, and then the entire 4 beats of the same chord. So let's do bar 10, 11, 12. A minor, E, A, C, one more time. F, A, D, make sure your index is in the middle. One more time. The thumb, index, pinky, move down all of them by 1 notch. Here you are at C chord. Thumb moves up to F, G stays there, and number 4 on B. And here is E, G, C. Here's my C chord, which I will play 4 times. Then we'll practice the left hand privately. And then it's just an ending that I will do later on. Okay, so that's it. It's just a snapshot of quarter moonlight. So from the beginning now, all the way from bar 4, all the way, except for the ending coda. 4 times, 4 more. Only the thumb changes. F chord, 2 times. 3 and 5 changes up, B flat, D. And then we go to that difficult one, which you could see number 10, 2 of it. D minor inversion, 1, 2, 5, F, A, D, C major, just move all the 3 fingers down, 1 notch. Thumb moves up to F, G, B, and back to that same C chord that we had right before the last bar. 4 of it. Now let's look at what's going on in my coda. My coda is basically C chords all the way up. So left hand will start with the low C. The right hand does the middle C chord. And then that's up to you what you want to take. You want to cross your left hand over with another C chord and the very, very high C, which is the right hand. That's what I would recommend, left hand. And slow down and get softer. And you raise your pedal very, very lightly and slowly at the end, disappearing into the mist. So that's the chord, right? Okay, let's stop this recording because then the left hand has to work on its own.